We learn to be careful for praying for specific things. Basic text, page 46. Guys, it's John again. We have the Just for Today for August the 24th, titled Seeking God's Will. In our act of addiction, we usually do not pray for knowledge of God's will for us and the power to carry that out. On the contrary, most of our prayers were for God to get us out of the mess we had made for ourselves. We expected miracles on demand. That kind of thinking and praying changes when we begin to practice the 11th step. The only way out of the trouble we have made for ourselves is through surrender to a power greater than ourselves. In recovery, we learn acceptance. We seek knowledge in our prayers and meditation of how we are to greet circumstances that come our way. We stop fighting, surrendering our own ideas of how things should be, ask for knowledge, and listen for the answers. The answers usually won't come in a flash of white light accompanied by a drum roll. Usually the answers will come merely with a quiet sense of assurance that our lives are on course, that a power greater than ourselves is guiding us on our paths. We have a choice. We can spend all our time fighting to make things come our way, or we can surrender to God's will. Peace can be found in accepting the ebb and flow of life. Just for today, I will surrender my expectations, look to my higher power for guidance, and accept life. And this reading really has a lot of value to me. In active addiction, I did the foxhole prayers, please get me out of this. If you get me out of this, I swear I'll never do anything again. And we all know how that story turned out. And also in recovery, at first I tried to control everything, and control the things that were outside of my control. And that was lessons that I've learned and still learn to this day. It's relying on something more powerful than me, and to me, that's God, that takes care, guides my life. And when I put my trust and faith in Him, things work out better, and I don't keep running my head into that wall trying to control all the things that are outside of my control. So I hope everybody out there has a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.